Chayton, I beg you not to do this. This does not seem like a smart idea. You're gonna hurt yourself. He's about to ride his Batmobile down the cushion. Like, as a parent, I should probably stop him. As a roller coaster enthusiast, I'm very curious as to how this will work out. What are you gonna do, Chayton? Please, you're gonna fall backwards. Good morning. Halloween the 2nd, October number 2. October 2nd, Halloween day number 2. Today, I got a little bit of a late start because I slept in since the kids didn't have school. And I just finished getting everything together and putting the episode, or an episode, out for today. This morning, I said every day I'd like to make something or have some sort of Halloween treat. So yesterday was all about pumpkin spice. I do have one thing that I bought that I didn't make yesterday because most of everything that I had yesterday was pre-made. So today I'm going to make the pumpkin spice pancake mix that I got. It's a Great Value brand, so got it from Walmart. And I figured what goes better on pumpkin spice than caramels. So I'm going to take the caramels that we had yesterday and melt them down and put them on the pancakes. We'll see how this works out. The recipe calls for 2 cups of the mix, which smells so much like pumpkin spice, like extreme pumpkin spice. So these are going to be good. So we're going to put 2 cups. Oh, I hate trying to do it this way. It's not big. Okay. It's like 1.5 cups. So let's do it like that. Approximately 2 cups. And 1.25 cups of water. So just water in the mix, so it's pretty simple. Let's see if we can get this stirred up and see what kind of texture it has. Now this, with the 2 cups of mix and the 1.25 cup of water, is supposed to make 10 to 14 pancakes depending on size. I was tempted to do half of it because I'm not going to eat 10 to 14 pancakes, but I can always throw some in the freezer for later as well. Wow, it does smell like pumpkin spice. This is probably going to be one of the stronger pumpkin spice flavored foods that I will have had. Okay, I think it mixed pretty well. So let's move over to the stove and we'll get a pan out. I need to find the spatula real quick. in the space from getting from the oven to here. The whipped cream kind of already fell off, so it's melting. Let's try this real fast before I don't have any more whipped cream left. I'm not sure if the pancakes are all the way cooked through. It's not bad though. It does taste like pumpkin pie for breakfast. I like the addition of the caramel sauce instead of doing syrup on these because it goes well. Caramel and pumpkin. It's a match. 3, 2, 1. You went before I said go. Oh, careful. It's really wobbly. Oh, you lost your shoe. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, your shoe. Look at that, Mr. Trickster. Our tree is so pretty, but it's losing its leaves, so it's not gonna be pretty for too much longer. Then maybe this one will start to be pretty. And this is like the only tree in our neighborhood that we can see right now that is changing. Let's see.
She's only lost 2 teeth.
2 front teeth. All I want for Halloween is my 2 front teeth. It is already evening time. It's almost 6 o'clock. We have a Halloween event that we're gonna be going to do tonight. Not this one. It's a scary event, and he's been afraid of watching me edit our trip to Spirit Halloween, so I don't think he's gonna be up for what we're gonna go do. But the event tonight is Terror in the Timbers. It is an outdoor drive-through haunted trail experience, whatever you want to call it, a car version of a haunted house. So I was super excited to see that they were doing something because I had seen on the Tim Tracker in Florida, they had a haunted drive-through attraction, and I was really hoping that that would happen for us. On their website, they do ask not to film, so we won't really be showing any of the actual haunt, but I'm hoping to film our reactions and maybe film a little bit of the technicalities of how it works. I did want to read the synopsis that they had on their website. So the story behind Terror in the Timbers. Over a century ago, the Chicagoland area suffered one of its greatest disasters. No, we're not talking about the Great Chicago Fire. We're talking about the man who killed nearly as many people as the fire, but with his own 2 hands and the instruments of his trade. America's first serial killer was the infamous, the evil, the satanic Dr. Henry Howard Holmes. Dr. Holmes' hobbies included constructing murder castles with soundproof rooms, trapdoors, and chutes leading to vats of acid, luring young women and children to their grisly deaths and dismembering their bodies. A mere 9 of Dr. Holmes' atrocities in the Chicago area were ever solved. A few bodies were dissolved in acid. One boy's teeth and bones were found in his chimney, and his daughter's bones were found buried in his basement after being locked in a trunk and gassed. This left hundreds of bodies unaccounted for. Until now. It is now known that the evil doctor, after dismembering his victims at his surgical table, discarded their tortured remains at a location deep in the woods west of the city, near what we know today as Elgin. These unhappy souls have been seen hovering over their buried bones, creating terror in the timbers, where no man should ever tread. And what of Dr. Holmes himself? His coffin was sealed in cement and buried 10 feet underground. This should have been the end. Unfortunately, evil never really dies. It waits in the darkness to rise again. 3 years ago, Dr. Holmes' body was exhumed. Due to being sealed in cement, he was found not decomposed. Even his hair and mustache remained perfect. When they cracked the cement, his spirit, freed from the underground prison, made its way back to the grounds of his favorite burial site in Elgin, Illinois. So once again, Holmes wanders the grounds, hiding in plain sight, taking on as many aliases as he did in his lifetime. Are you talking to a friendly park ranger or a notorious serial killer? Should you decide to venture into the timbers this October, be warned. You're not nearly as safe as you think inside your car. H.H. Holmes, aka Dr. Dismember, could be lurking behind any of those trees on Camp Big Timber. I like the story of this because it does include the area and a history of the Chicagoland area. So I'm really intrigued to see what this is going to bring. Talon is super excited and Raven is even wanting to go. I told her to bring a blanket in case she needs to hide. But I feel like since we can't do regular haunted houses, at least I don't think there's any haunted houses open. I'm gonna have to look into it. But since we can't do the typical Fright Fest and all that stuff, this is a great experience opportunity. And I think this could even be big in the future, even without any viruses going around. So hopefully they'll keep it going in the future. I think it's great for the kids who still want to experience a haunted house but don't want the vulnerability of walking through a place and being exposed and possibly grabbed. Sorry we aren't going to be able to film too much of the haunt, but we'll let you know what we think of it. I personally am super excited about spending time, just the four of us. I love Chayton. He's super sweet. He's part of the family. But it's nice to do something with the older kids though. Especially something like this that Chayton would not appreciate. So we're in Kevin's car today because we figured a car would be easier to see everything and it would take up less space and like driving through, it might be easier to drive through. I don't know. I'm gonna tell the kids the tale of the whole thing, which I already told you guys. So we'll get their reactions after that. All right, so what do you guys think of the story?
What?
Sorry.
Good.
I have to have a light on so I can see you guys. You guys are excited? Yeah, right?
Yeah, super excited.
Okay. Oh, we're on Sleepy Hollow Road. It's kind of eerie back here, actually.
Wow.
There's some cars, but... Is there? Ooh. That's kind of cool. We are about 5 minutes away and right now we're still in civilization. I'm assuming this area, it's called a camp, so I'm assuming it's kind of a little bit more isolated. We are now on Big Timber Road and it is a little bit more isolated on this road. Big Camp Timber.
That's what it's called.
That's what this area is called. Telling you to go through. Cool, I love this. We just talked to somebody and he said that we had to tune our radio to 99.7 and it plays creepy music in the background. I don't know if it's copyright or not, we'll find out. I was asking because the windows are supposed to be closed and this is just music. So I was asking if there's any conversation that occurs with the actors and he said there's not a lot of talking, so there's nothing to really hear. So it's just more visual with the music, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to hear some like screaming or something. Ooh, it's dark in here. Anymore. In case anyone is wondering, because Talon was, there is a porta potty there. And with the, well, that's what they have. With the line, you'd have plenty of time to make it to the potty and back to your vehicle. Unless you're the driver. I'll be able to hold this out so we can get our reactions to, oh my gosh!
It is.
That's so scary!
Oh my god.
We are zippering here, apparently.
Some people are trying to.
I think that's the beginning of it, so we're almost there. They have a refreshment stand over here.
They should put them over there.
They should, so you can, well, I mean, you can pull over here if you wanted to grab a refreshment.
It's not very obvious until you get here.
Right. This creepy building, which I think is actually being used for the employees. I like that building, though. Fire! No, they got a fire going
Where?
in the thing right there.
Music.
Here are the timbers that way. I love the tiki torches that they have along the sides though. Green light, it's hard to see with all the tail lights, but it turns from green to red. There's a little light that's red when you're supposed to stop, and then it turns green so that you go to the next area. And it's just filtering us through. And I'm sure each red light has a different scene play out. Our windows are closed, but you can still
Well,
get
the
the
air's
smell
coming
of
from
like
outside.
the bonfire, kind of like,
No.
it smells like Halloween. I can't tell if it's like headless.
Oh, wait, that thing, Mom, on the ground?
No, the person, I think it's headless. Oh, no, I think it's the doctor.
Whoa. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Do.
Oh, look at the house there. Did you lock the doors or unlock them?
Unlock them.
I locked my door.
Look at him, Dylan, he's coming to get you. Oh, Raven, go under your cover. Thank you.
You told me I'm going to scream till the end.
Oh, awesome.
I'm not going up.
The actor did talk through the window and we could hear it through the windows.
Oh,
He was
really?
wearing a mask too.
He was a doctor.
Well, yeah. He actually, I could see it. He had one of those mask things underneath the, they're all over the internet right now for, underneath your mask, you put it on so the mask doesn't like hold on, like it's not as close to your face. It's like a little dome that you put under the mask. He had one of those. Yeah, I think it's, like teachers are using them because they need to be able to talk.
I got my
I
blanket
look like I have a green mustache.
Brave,
Oh, I
you
did.
see jump.
Hey, we're going through this.
We're going
That's
through
so
it?
cool. Yes.
What if there's an evil potion?
Yeah.
What?
Rave, if you want to close your eyes, you can.
Why? I'm going under.
Okay, go
Okay.
under. Oh, there's a head. I was told that there was not heavy banging.
She's
Man.
staring at me creepily.
It's like little short mausoleum kind of like things that we're going through. Is that someone that's gonna move? Oh, what happened? What happened?
I don't know.
Is somebody's door open?
No. Oh wait, mine's unlocked.
Okay. They opened our door by accident.
They opened the door.
They had to have. Or Talon, did you touch the door
No,
handle?
I was
Okay.
on the ground.
I'm like, what the hell? Like, why did the lights
You were on the ground?
Yes.
They had to have accidentally pulled on the handle then.
No, but remember the last people where they were banging
Here.
on the doors? Like,
Yeah.
This is
So?
another inside thing. Oh, cool.
It's awesome.
Yes. I think that they said that they were going to try to do no matter what kind of weather. Are these zombies? They're
Yep.
moving like zombies.
Oh, they're taking my tires off the car.
Oh my gosh, his makeup is awesome. He's got a cool mask.
Oh, they do that.
They do the doorknob, so I mean,
Talon, you see
that's
it?
what you gotta
Where's he
love.
at?
Ooh, I like the decor on the wall. Oh, cool.
is he going bang?
Probably.
Probably.
Oh, here's another one.
After we got through the first like 3 of these, it's now
on the ground. No, it's fine.
a lot more individualized. Like it's crowded back there, but as you get further. Oh, cool.
It's distracting. Something's gonna come
Oh
out
my
here.
gosh, I see him like moving.
Oh,
Like,
the sun's behind us. Watch.
oh, cool. There. Oh, it's a plague doctor.
Oh, those.
Oh, okay. All right. They're walking out.
Whoa, are they staring through my window?
Yeah. Do you see it?
They try and act like it's flat as possible.
What's the gerbil? What's what?
Flat as possible.
Try to act as flat as possible. You can see the candles hanging. There's the head.
What?
Head on a stick. Someone lost their head. my gosh. Look at all those.
Whoa.
Oh, stop. Damn it. That did get me. Look out the windows.
Uncover these pumpkins.
Look at all of
Mom, I got a
these.
question.
Look at, it's
That
like
thing.
the king pumpkin. That is so cool. I love all these pumpkins. Are these real? These look like real pumpkins.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder how often they have to replace them. These are so cool
That's a lot of
though.
pumpkins.
It is.
Oh, this one's all outside.
Oh, this one's all outside, yeah.
Okay, I'm better
That's-
outside.
I love how much time and effort they put into these design sets.
Looks like Minecraft.
Yeah, right? Like this is supposed to be like decontamination. Tychem. Or maybe it's not decontaminating. Maybe it is contaminating.
Spray the window.
Yep, see?
I just washed that.
There's a probably body parts cooking here. I love just like having this like creepy decor just driving down like an empty road, you know? As in all true horror movies, there's always time for one last scare.
Oh no, my tires are flat.
What did you guys think of the haunted trail thing?
Good. Show
Raven, you weren't even watching most of
the
it.
camera how you guys were through half
Yeah.
of it. or
Show
most of
us
it.
how you guys were hiding. Well, they had the blanket over them, so they were just two little bumps. There we go. You were bumps. I thought it was a really good alternative to not being able to do the haunted houses this year.
I
Granted,
wish I could have cracked the windows open
a little bit with the windows so you can get a little bit more interaction, because you felt I wasn't, there was only a few parts I got scared, and it wasn't the actors, it was the scenery and a few things that happened. But I also think because it was so busy right now that a lot of it we saw happen before we got there, like because you could still see through some of those. There was stuff that was indoors and it had the webbing, it had the material hanging down, but you could still see through it. I think probably later in the day, because it's only on Fridays and Saturdays, so it is going to be busy. But if you do come later, you probably won't have as many people around, so you can space yourself out.
I don't know. How long does it go till?
It goes to like 11, I think. I'll have to double check on that. But it was really interesting. It was really cool. The actors really seemed to enjoy what they were doing. The decorations, especially I don't know if they were facades or if they were actual buildings that they built there, but however they did it, it was really, like, it really gave you the feel of being in the middle of like a deserted area. It was really cool. We had a fun Halloween the 2nd, October 2nd. And it was nice to get out and to do something Halloween related in a scary sense, since there aren't many haunted houses open, and even if there were, it's not probably the best idea to be going into a haunted house at this time. It's really nice to see them adjusting to the times, and maybe this is an event that can happen going forward. If you enjoyed this episode, mark it with a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed, and when you hit the notification bell, you'll see more of our episodes. We are hopefully going to be decorating soon, since tomorrow's the 3rd of October. We need to decorate, so stay tuned for that, plus many more adventures for Halloween. But until then, we'll see you at the next Meyer marker.